Morning, you join us as we're about to head off on our autumn holiday.
Yes, so we're off today. We're going to slowly start making our way down to Florence in Italy, and hopefully go through Switzerland over the Gotthard Pass, weather dependent. Come along with us, and we'll see what adventures we get up to.
We've just stopped off here at Harlow Garden Centre for a bit of a break on the journey down and to give Rio a run around and let her play with the ball. So it's a nice little stop, literally just off Junction 7, off of the M11, and it's a garden centre with a nice big car park, as you can see here. The garden centre is dog friendly apart from inside the cafe. But it's a nice little break just off the M11 on our journey down. Gives you a little break from the journey, from driving. Gives Rio the chance to have a bit of fun with the ball. Morning. Well, we had a good night's sleep last night, so we got to the Eurotunnel slightly early and managed to get on a train 2 hours earlier than planned, but that got us into France for 8 o'clock local time, and then we drove an hour and a bit, or a couple of hours, so just show you there. So we're at Municipal Air in a little place called Bonteau. Just a short drive off of the main A26, and you can get bread in the town centre near the church. I just need to double check it's how we pay. I believe, looking on search for sites, it's €8 and you have to go to the town hall to pay, so we'll go and find that out in a minute. But Andy's been exercising Rio, and she's had her morning ablutions, clearly.
Yeah, quite keen to get that done as well as she was.
Could hear the church bells last night when we got here. There's the church just up there, so that's quite nearby. Little children's play area and a little football pitch here. And running behind us here is actually the canal. Yeah, no. So we'll take a look there in a minute, just after we've had breakfast, when we go and work out how to pay. There is electric here if you need it. Here's your black disposal. You've got glass recycling, other recycling, and your main rubbish. And according to the sign here, so it's €8 for 24 hours and you pay at the town hall. So we're going to go down there and see if the town hall is open so that we can pay. Being watched by the resident doggo. This is the little approach road to the air. Just actually checked Google Maps. We thought the town hall was this side, but it isn't. So the town hall is the other side of the canal. And a little bit of a walk out of the town, so I think we're going to try and drive past the town hall on the way out to see if we can pay. The houses here are nice and well kept.
This one here, the chimpanzee, or that's the gorilla there, the old gorilla statues.
Yeah, the gorilla under the tree there.
Beautifully laid out, Woodstock at the back.
Yeah. And then Andy's sat under the tree.
Find that my quiet place.
Contemplating life.
Can you see the resemblance?
Yes.
Back into the bridge across there.
Right, so here we are on the this is the canal. We can get back down to the van that way. So and that bridge in front, I believe, if we went and crossed that bridge and then walk, it's the and walk round to the left. The town hall is somewhere over that way. But I think we'll drive there on the way out, I think. So we've actually just passed the town hall. It was actually on the same side of the river as we were staying. Pulled over to pay, but
Come up here, couldn't we? Look, we could have walked up here and then gone that way.
Thanks. The town hall was locked, no response, so I couldn't pay. But it is. We're just coming over the bridge that we saw on the.
400 meters, turn left.
The bridge that we saw on the canal when we were walking. So it was just a short walk that way to the town hall, but it was closed, so I couldn't pay, unfortunately.
Me and Rio sat here, waiting for Jane to do some shopping. Just done some jobs in the van, had a cup of coffee, cleaned the windscreen, cleaned it up. And Jane's in this massive car 4, which I should show you. It's cheap petrol here as well, so we'll fill up with petrol. Done well so far, got 400 miles on this tank so far, and it's still a bit less, so quite good. Averaging at 32 to the gallon. It's not bad at all for this van. Driving it very sensibly.
We've had a bit of a leisurely drive down to the towards the Champagne region. So we're now in the Chateau de Thierry, which is on the Champagne tourist route. And we just parked up by the river and going to take a little walk in around the town. Bonjour. There's some gentlemen fishing along the river here, and this is the River Marne. And we've just got ourselves parked up in a little car park just next to the river. Pleasant little walk along the river here, and there's some interesting sculptures. Here we are at the castle. Dogs are allowed, provided they're kept on a lead. It's open 9 till 5. I think it's free. So this is the Thibaud Tower. It's the oldest construction still standing on the site, based on the Carolingian Aula, a meeting and justice seigneurial room, or pre-Roman tower, pre-existing from 10th century. Looks like someone's been hanging around here a bit too long. Leave the building down there, you can just see in the trees, is what was a 14th century hospital, and it closed in the 20th century when the new hospital was built in the region. It's now a museum. The large building with a tower on down there is the town hall. You can just see the river in the background. And that's the River Marne, and we're parked just a little bit along the river down there. So ahead of us here is a church which I believe Jean Le Fontaine was either baptised or buried at. Apparently he's a famous French poet. And then just on the hill in the background over there is the American War Monument, which was dedicated in 1937 in memory of the 1918 war, where the Americans assisted the French in the Battle of the Marne to stop the Germans from coming over the River Marne. The castle was built during the 9th century. It's the first fortress of the Counts of Champagne, and then at the heart of the castle lies the kitchen complex, which is just over here.
That kitchen?
Yeah, apparently this is the kitchen complex over here. So the white headstones there is the American War Cemetery. This is the view out the other side of the castle. What do you think of the castle? Is it nice? What's that? Do you like the smells? What are you smelling? A treetops challenge there behind us. Unfortunately, it's closed. What do you think of the castle in Chateau Thierry?
Very nice. Lovely and quiet, walking around on our own. It's great. Good views of the town, bit of history. Well kept. Dog friendly. Very good.
We've arrived at our stopover for tonight. Short walk to here. The big lake. Rio happy, having a run. And we're somewhere near a French military base. I can hear it, but I can't see it. So, quite a big lake. Behind us is the kite surfing club. It's that little building there. And then over there is the sailing club. You just see us just parked through there. So it's a free air to park, but you do have to pay for any of the services like water, waste, etc. The bins are all here, and 2 of those, and there's also your glass recycling bin. Not bad, is it?
It's alright, yeah. Somebody just turn up and use the surface pictures of the service.
Yeah. So, yeah, not a bad little site. Hopefully it'll be a peaceful night. Morning, it's a rainy old morning here at the lake. We went to go and use the services, but unfortunately they're not working. It's just a stanchion like so, but yeah, it seems to be completely unserviceable, which is a bit of a shame. But we're heading off now to hopefully somewhere near Colmar, or maybe Colmar itself. We're not quite sure yet. We'll see when we get there. Was going to go for a walk this morning, but with it being rainy, we thought we'll leave it and we'll get on our way. We've arrived at Colmar. It's dryish at the minute, and we managed to get into the One Park camping air just on the outskirts. Here we are, all parked up and ready to go.
Seeing the red fire engine.
Oh, yeah, and there's really cute old red converted fire engine down there. Cute and quirky. So it's cost us €17.30 to stay here tonight. It was 65 cents per adult tourist tax, and the cost of the site was €17. That excludes electric. To use the services will be another €3, and yeah, and I can't remember what the electric was, so I'll just go around and look at the sign. So there is also the marina camping, aired camping as well, which you can use. So so you can get one token of electric, which gets you 4 hours electric for €3. So if you need an electric, it might be cheaper to go into the Port Plaisance one, which, as you can see there, is all inclusive. So your toilet, waste, water, electric. There's a washroom here as well, is included, and the time that we're here, that'll be €24 plus 65 cents each per adult. Yeah, so got a choice of the two, and this one is the Port to Plaisance one. So quite a bit of parking there, but you can't enter this one before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it looks like the gate's shut again at 6. So a little bit more restrictive, but you get everything included. So it's about a 1 kilometre walk into the town centre. So here we are in Colmar. Looks like this is a point for a lot of walking tours meeting by the looks of it. Tiles on that roof. Really pretty. So this is Little Venice. That there is the covered market across there. Fortunately, covered market isn't dog friendly, so we've not gone in. This looks quite nice along here. Lots of noise there, kids leaving school. Yeah. Pretty buildings. You can see why this bit's called the Little Venice, can't you? Couldn't resist a quick look round in the Christmas shop. There's a nice Merc there. Nicely done inside that one. Interesting back on the back. This is just in the air next to the marina. It's just a little fete that's going on. A couple of vans with food. Pizza and Bristol on one. There's a wine stall. Little places to eat, and then they're going to be doing a little concert later on, showing about the weather. Morning. Well, it's stopped raining here at last. It rained all night, literally. So it's a bit of a shame because there was that little face on next door that had music, which would have been nice to sit at, but it was just too wet and cold. But we're now getting ready to move on to our next stop. We think we're heading into Switzerland next, so that will be interesting. So just going to go and do the services. I'm going to buy a jeton for the services. And then we'll empty and refill, and then we'll be going.